Get started, I would ask everyone to turn off your cell phones or turn on the silent feature. This hearing is being live streamed on YouTube. I would ask all those that come forward to speak to an application today to use the microphones provided to ensure that all discussions can be heard clearly. We acknowledge the land we are meeting on is the traditional territory of many nations, including the Mississaugas of the Credit, the Anishinaabe, the Chippewa, the Haudenosaunee, and the Wendat people, and is now home to many diverse First Nations, Inuit, and Métis people. We also acknowledge that Toronto is covered by Treaty 13 with the Mississaugas of the Credit. This meeting is called to order in accordance with Sections 45 and 53 of the Planning Act as amended. This meeting of the Committee of Adjustments of the City of Toronto is called to order. The Committee of Adjustments considers applications for variances from the provisions of the zoning bylaw that apply to property, permission to extend or alter lawful non-conforming uses, and consent to sever property to create new lots. Everyone in attendance today who wants to receive a copy of the decision of the committee on an application must complete a decision request card. These cards are available at the end of the table on my right. Please ensure that you include your email address. Once completed, please give the card to a member of the staff seated to my right. If you do not agree with our decision, most decisions may be appealed to the TEY, Toronto Local Appeal Body. Appeal instructions are set out at the bottom of the decision of the committee. More information on the TEY can be found on either their website or on our website, both of which can be accessed through the City of Toronto website. To ensure a fair and timely hearing, I'm going to vet the agenda to determine which applications can be dealt with immediately and which applications are opposed or have speakers other than the applicant. And I will call each item in order listed on the agenda. We'll ask for individuals to identify themselves. If there are people in opposition or in interest, the matter will be held until all non-contested applications have been dealt with. If your item is held, we strongly advise you to go outside and meet with the applicant and the opposition to discuss and try and resolve the concerns or issues. If no person is present in interest, the item will be called in order of the agenda for non-contested applications. When you're making your submissions, the agent or applicant will proceed with their presentation if we require it. The committee may ask questions and or take the matter into the committee for a decision. Each speaker, including the applicant, will be given a maximum of 5 minutes. I will comment when you're reaching the 5-minute mark. When addressing the committee, please come forward to the podium. Clearly state your name and address. Provide your decision request card to committee staff. Please remember to confine your remarks to the matters outlined in the application. If you have a written submission that you read from, please hand it to the Deputy Secretary Treasurer when you're done. The applicant or agent will proceed first. Please note the committee may not entertain extensive revisions to proposals at the hearing today. The committee may decide to defer the application to ensure that any revisions are accurate and that all those entitled to notice of the application are informed of the changes. Then individuals either in support or in opposition will be invited to speak. If there are several speakers sharing the same view, please select a spokesperson to present the group's opinion. We want to hear your views, but we don't want to have the same view repeated over again. Committee members may ask questions of each speaker. When all speakers are finished and the applicant and agent will have an opportunity to rebut those issues that were raised by the speakers. That'll be the end of the discussion. The application will then be taken into committee for decision. Are there any declarations of interest for the afternoon 1:30 list? Okay. All right. Are there any deferral requests for this time slot?
Through you, Mr. Chair, not that I'm aware of at this time.
All right. Have any applicant got a deferral request?
No, doesn't seem to be.
Okay. Please remember to fill out your decision request cards and hand them in Okay, I'm going to,
Mr. Chair, we have an application to close. Item number 28, 101 COSBURN Avenue. The applicants are no longer require their variance, so the application will be closed without refund. I need a motion from the members.
okay, you need a motion? Mm-hmm. All right. Second? All in favor? Closed. All right, yeah, he's absent. I'm going to, I've got the agenda now, number 22, 10 McMaster Avenue, the applicant here. Any opposition? Okay. Number 23, 130 Benson Avenue. Applicant, yes. Any opposition to Benson? Number 25, 210 Albany Avenue. Applicant, anybody here in opposition or in support that wants to speak? No. Number 26, 209 Richview Avenue. Applicant, anybody here in opposition or otherwise? Okay. You're right. 23 Ridge Drive. Applicant, anybody here in opposition or in interest? Okay. I'm at 26. Oh, no, I'm not at 26. 27, 96 Gladstone Avenue. Applicant, yes. Any opposition? Pardon? Yes, okay. We're going to hold that one down. You can meet outside and try and resolve the issues. 29, 317 Mortimer Avenue. Applicant, yes. Any opposition? No. Number 30, 122 Everden Road. Yeah, any opposition to Everden? All right. We just finished the morning list about 15 minutes ago. We haven't had lunch. We're going to take a half an hour break for lunch. And the one item that's contested, you can meet and try and resolve your issues. We'll be back at about 10 after 2.